Let me show you a WhatsApp. Let me read out a WhatsApp for you.
Peter Obi movement and all the movements are anchored on God's will.
Hello and welcome to yet another political segment right here on the page. It's George right here with you, and it's going to be very much interesting as we talk about the person of Peter Obi and what other politicians in other parties are saying about him. It's quite interesting, and towards the end of this video, remember right now, for those who love iPhone, we have the new iPhone 14 circulating already, and there are some commentaries about it which I will want to share with you, an update if you are using an iPhone. See you after the intro. Welcome back once again. Governor Umahi has been trending recently about his comment with regards to the person of Peter Obi. When he was on Arise News, asked about his senatorial ambitions and all that, and this is the comment he had to make about the candidacy of Peter Obi with respect to the movement about him and how popular he's become, I would say, to a great extent. Let's listen to him.
Right, so real quickly, let's go straight to it. We'd like to know what really happened as regards your presidential quest. Because you left the PDP and you came to the APC and thinking that you were going to get the presidency, but what happened during the primaries? Some say you were outmuscled, you couldn't fight the financial firepower of the people. Was that the case? And that's why a lot of people say now you are coming back to take a position with the Senate. And I'd also like to ask you, there's been back and forth. You said you were going to deliver your state for the APC. And in fact, you said, oh, an Igbo candidate, that is Peter Obi, that is also running in your state, that you will deliver your state for APC. What happens to that Igbo presidency you once touted? A lot of people said maybe this was the time you were going to align ranks, since Peter Obi now is on the ballot, and you were once pushing for that Igbo presidency at a point, and that's why you offered yourself to run for presidency.
Rufai, don't allow me to run foul of the electoral, act, because campaign has not started. But let me just quickly say that I didn't push, from PDP to APC to have, the ticket of APC as, her presidential candidate. No, I foresaw that the PDP was not going to give a, ticket to an Igbo man. And I said, no, that was not fair, because we have served this party since 1999. And that was my position. And a lot of people that are crying today were the people that were attacking me for leaving the party at that stage. And subsequently, they left. And so they owe me a lot of apologies, and that is what I need to say. And I want to let you know, and I say this, Peter Obi is my brother. I'm very proud of what he's doing, and it wouldn't have been a disaster if Southeast is not here at all in the quest for presidency. And I wish him well. What happened to me at the presidential primary is the will of God.
Oh, God of mercy.
Because in all my outing, prior to that primary, I continue to say that the will of God, is supreme in my life. And so I had to submit to the will of God. What happened during the primaries of PDP and APC, were a kind of miscalculation by our people. But to say whether they are ready for the presidency of the country anytime, I think that the movement of Peter Obi is an eyes opener, and that's why I said I love what he's doing. I'm encouraged by what he's doing, because if he's not doing what he's doing, it means that Southeast would have been forgotten. So while my party takes the victory,
Hey Chineke, what type of nonsense is this?
He has prepared, he would have prepared a very good ground for the Southeast presidency, so that nobody is going to write us off, and you can see the level of his acceptability, which does not translate to victory over APC. I'm sure of that. But it's a good movement, and it reassures the Southeast people and the entire country that, we accepted, and that we one day become the president of this country. P2B movement and all the movements are anchored on God's will. It's only God who knows who will win. But there must be a wish, As a party man, I would wish that our party wins. And if God says no, the next person I wish that should win, is, P2B.
That was quite interesting, I would say, because the way it looks like right now, for a fact, the movement of the person of Peter Obi or supporters, the obedience, even though we know we have on this page the articulated and also the batified, we have to understand that to a great extent, it's more of like there's a skew towards the person of Peter Obi when it comes to at least where the attention is going to most. Now, he kept saying that the APC have not yet started the campaign, or would I say campaign has not officially started. So me, I'm waiting. He said something like 3 weeks from now. So me, I'm waiting for the campaign to start. That is when you start hearing people talking and people's voices and all that. Last time I remember Kwankwaso reminding our presidential candidate Jagaban himself that he should take care of his health even though he's going through the whole campaign thing. So of course it's going to be a vigorous one. Peter Obi is already moving from one country to the other.
Let me show you a WhatsApp. Let me read out the WhatsApp for you. Let me just show you a WhatsApp I sent to someone. Is there anybody here who can read very well? And everybody will can? Yes. This is a WhatsApp sent by Tinubu's group. No, read it out. I want you to read it out. Everybody can.
Power glad led.
No, read.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Just read out what it says.
Yoruba, shine your eyes on. If you vote for Peter Obi, he's automatically voting for seaport in south and southeast. Then Igbos will stop coming to Lagos State to invest. Rather, they would go to Delta and River State. They may even stop building houses in Lagos. It will affect a lot of Yorubas. Yoruba Renu.
This is your contact. He don't see the value of let's have something better. He reads all the confusion. And that's it. And he will support it. I'm not sorry, I'm not using it.
No, that's okay.
You support him.
It's okay.
Once he comes here and give him one, he said, Jagaban is the best candidate. Even when he talks well. That's the problem of the country. That's the problem. He has to ask himself a question. Hey, he will tell you. Somebody said to me, these candidates, they were the people who fought and battled to a standstill. I said, okay. That even lost everything. That by 1998, when this thing was started, he has nothing because he lost everything. I said, but he has to play now. So how? Where is this company? Where is this shit? My brother, we have a crisis. The crisis is all of us. That's why I'm pleading for all of us. Let's go and take back our country.
He knows quite well that the person of Peter Obi is giving, would I say, the Southeast a lot of hope. This then brings me to the conversation about the person of Wike, which I want to have in my next video, looking at his person and his key role in the PDP and some things I see about the person of Wike that makes me understand why there is all these agitations coming from his end, and every time he's making statements here and there with his backup band and all that, as if there is going to be a very big issue in the PDP because of the person of Wike, who is known to be a very important stakeholder there in the party. So later we'll talk about that. But Governor Umahi made a statement where he said he never said people should not vote for Peter Obi.
But what do you think of that assessment?
by this day yesterday, that Peter Obi is likely to take the entire Southeast and also get substantial votes in Lagos, beyond, loyalty to party and all of that.
You see, the PDP in my state is dying and dwindling, and the only job they have, is in the social media. They were the people that voted Peter Obi. I never in all my outings, in our utterances, mention Peter Obi. Peter Obi is my friend. I'm going to host him in Ebonyi State, and I will host him publicly. I like what he's doing, and it's very encouraging. And that is, weighted. So I never mentioned Peter Obi in anything I'm saying.
When he was on the Arise News. But in the real sense, this is the video itself.
Our party in Ebonyi State BC is not Labour Party. We will not vote for Labour Party. We will vote for APC. There is a party that is doing all these things for us. That's the party we vote for. Yes. The states that Labour Party has helped should vote for them. No be so? The agenda on board for Ebonyi State is Ebonyi State agenda. Now, so you go to tell them, when they come to tell you nonsense, ask them, did you vote for us? Una they hear me? Ask them, did you vote for us? Is it because na Ebonyi State? Do not look for our votes. Our votes belong to APC. Tinubu started with only one state and used it to liberate his people. We have to liberate ourselves from our brothers and sisters in Southeast. We need it. We need to tell every one of them that we've arisen. And don't be apologetic in saying it. Say it with all boldness.
So when you say do not vote for Labour Party, who is the candidate of the Labour Party that you are saying don't vote for Labour Party, vote for APC? And then you saying don't vote for Labour Party, it makes a whole lot of sense that you are saying don't vote for Peter Obi, except maybe there's a plan that Peter Obi will not be the Labour Party candidate anymore. Then it's going to make sense. But for Labour Party to have the attention it has today is significantly because of the person of Peter Obi being in that party and being the presidential candidate. So he has great hopes that, of course, the Southeast has a lot of, have some hope of, playing in that level, because come on, when did it happen last that someone from the Southeast is playing from that level? But I don't want you guys to see it more of like a tribal thing and all that, or even a religious thing like Umahi himself said, which I agree with him.
The truth is that this issue of religion is honestly being used to deceive, the masses, because we don't really practice the religion that is in our mouth in Nigeria. Otherwise, you find out, who are the bandits, in the north. Are they not, religious people? Who are the people that are killing in south and southeast? Are they not religious people? So I think we should, think more about how to address, the problems of this nation. And it is high time we stop deceiving the masses, with religion.
Because right now, like we have been talking about this whole Muslim ticket, some pastors that open their vocal cavity and speak against Muslim ticket do not even have love for the same Christians that are in the community. So when it comes to the religious dissect or the religious discourse, I wouldn't really go much into that. I'll firstly look at when it comes to issues themselves, or would I say issues in the country. Come on, look at me. I live in a country where it's more of like a communist country, but the infrastructure and all that is amazing. No one talks about religion, this and that. In fact, the religion, of course, is a party itself. So when it comes to different structures and how things work, Nigeria, I would say for a fact, it's more of like a very religious country. Africa is a very religious, unlike what happened in Rwanda, where our guy here closed how many churches and how many mosques because of, that kind of thing. But does Nigeria deserve a leader like this that will do this? When we talk about real issues happening in the Christendom, everybody keeps quiet. Peter Obi is really having the attention. Peter Obi is making the moves. Does he stand a chance? Even if, I'm just saying, even if it doesn't work out that it happens this time around, Peter Obi has a great chance to one day become Nigeria's president. But we can always make our votes count now. Everyone proving themselves, not just all the social media, you know, that I think the social media attention is good. Many people have become aware of his candidacy. Many people have become aware of his vision for, you know, Nigeria tomorrow. But as time goes on towards the election period, it's going to really make sense when people start showing their true colors. But talking about the iPhone, I came across this video that I get to explain the iPhone 14 as it's coming greatly to Africa, and of course you first of all see your celebrities holding them. But please don't let these celebrities suffocate you with their life, because some of them are fake lives. Some of them don't know what they're doing to get their money. Let me play for you the video about the iPhone 14.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the outdooring of our newest mobile edition, iPhone 14. If you're watching this presentation and you're from Ghana or Nigeria, you're wasting your time. The dollar situation in your country will not allow you to see this phone. If you do manage to afford it, you will not have the electricity to keep it working. Anyhow, your money is still welcome. Now let's dive into the phone. Our 6.1 inches display gives you the clear and clean visuals of your videos and pictures. For those that want to watch your porn in 3D, this is the phone for you. With 60 Hz refresh rate, you can refresh your life into a newer and better moment. With the current state of suffering in Ghana, you can easily refresh your lives and current conditions to better times. With our 8K video recording quality, you capture all the movements in the real time, like capturing the lies politicians tell during their rallies and talks. And with the 8K camera quality, even when your tape comes out, you'll be proud of yourself, because the resolution, the sound, the pictures, and even the colors will come out perfect. So there will be no shame for you if your tape comes out. And even if you're having and you don't video yourself, the phone will be singing 𝐽𝐻𝐿𝐴 closer to you. The interesting thing about the new iPhone 14 is that there's nothing interesting and there's no real significant changes. We have just done some small tuning, just small one. Yes, so we can take all your money away. So if you have any sugar mommy or daddy, yes, start calling them now. Game boys and middlemen, your season has come to enjoy some cool cash at the expense of others. iPhone 14. We are just rewinding the track.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Amazing, right? Oh my God. I watched that video and I was laughing. I said, Kai. That was quite an interesting one. But tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think the person of Peter Obi stands a great chance when it comes to the upcoming elections?